And when it comes down to it, I tell people, if you don't like me, and you don't like my channel, don't watch.
Why do you always say that when you do not live it yourself? You hypocrite. If you don't like KDRC Reaction Channel, then don't watch it. And stop striking it. And if you are going to keep striking it, then bring a lawsuit against it. And stop wasting everybody's work. You dishonest dumbass.
Because there was nothing wrong with this video. It was just a hater flagging a video because they thought there was an issue with it, but there wasn't. It was a totally harmless video.
That is what a reaction channel video is, Ken. A totally harmless video. Like someone such as yourself says, I don't like this burger. I don't like the service that came with this burger. I'm having Ken rage. I want a medium Pepsi. Well, that is Ken expressing himself. And then if somebody else wants to express themselves and say, why do you lose it over a medium Pepsi? And why do you say chaos has ensued? So it is okay for you to express yourself, yet no one else on YouTube can express themselves. And the way you go about it is wiping comments off your own channel, which is fine, because if you have idiots who support you as you do that, that's good for those idiots. Yet you come over to my channel and you say, I'm not going to have anyone talk about me there either. Well, what gives you the right to do that? And how do you do that to others? Well, I sit right here at this computer right here, and I make false copyright strikes to take their channel down. I'm Ken Domik, and that's what I do.
We've all seen the pictures online of people who seem to think they're invincible. Well, you're not. Enough is enough. Go home and stay home. This is what we all need to be doing.
Go out and get it. Go out and get it. Go out and get it. Go out and get it.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the Uncut Raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored!
Tangy. I'm insane. Double.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but
Yeah.
the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
I'm getting that strike removed from your channel, man. We don't need strikes. 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 We don't need strikes.
If we do not need strikes, Ken Domik, then why is it you have struck my channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in less than a year? The first time you did it over a couple of weeks and you took the entire channel down. And you did so by swearing to YouTube that you had a good faith belief that I was infringing upon your copyright and you were going to bring claims in court against the copyright. And you never did. And last month you struck my channel 3 times. So I get it. We don't need strikes. We don't need strikes. For Ken Domik, we don't need strikes. While Ken Domik feels that everybody else does need strikes. Which would be one thing if he followed up with them with lawsuits. He doesn't. He just abuses YouTube and abuses the strike system. You piece of garbage. You fraudulent con artist.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Does Ken Domik understand that the YouTube copyright reporting system is automated? And that you can place illegitimate complaints to it, and the system will take it as being legit, and will take videos down, and will shut a whole channel down? Can we prove that Ken Domik knows this? And can we prove that he knew it before he attacked my channel 6 times in less than a year? We would have to have some footage of Ken Domik explaining how the YouTube copyright reporting system accepts illegitimate complaints as being legitimate and will take a channel down. We need that proof to show that he knew and is known for a little while. How about at least 4 years? How about that? Yeah, this footage is from March 18th, 2016. And Ken is going to explain that when you make bad claims, you can destroy a channel. He knows how it works. He knows how to take down a channel using false copyright strikes. And he knows that nothing happens. And he knows that it places the victim to have to fight to get the channel back. That is the type of person Ken Domik is. And I wonder, will we have some proof of that? Can we actually get some proof of Ken Domik saying that you can destroy a channel with false strikes? That you could take down someone else's content with illegitimate copyright strikes? Can we have Ken Domik provide that proof for all of us to have?
As you know, guys, 3 strikes on your channel and your channel is gone. So if you violate any of the agreements that YouTube, like nudity, like to go right off to the deep end, if you threw up a nudity thing, then you'd get a strike against your channel and you can't get those ones removed from your channel. Whereas this was a mistake. When somebody flags your video, YouTube's computer systems, they just instantly think that it's a legitimate claim and they take your video down. So you have to fight to get back up and actually talk to a human being and override the computer's decision on removing your video. So
that is right where Ken Domik struck this channel 6 times in less than a year. The first time he did it was over a couple of weeks. It produced 3 strikes and it wiped the channel out. And yes, I had to do all the work to bring the channel back. And last month, he struck it 3 times in one day, which produced only 1 strike. Yet I still have to counterclaim all 3 struck videos. So it takes a lot of time and work to put it back. And because this channel is monetized, Ken is actually causing me damages of lost money. He is a destructive force on YouTube. He's not a big YouTuber anymore. He never really was A-list material. He was sort of popular a few years ago. And like, none of the big YouTubers would do this. And that is his shack in the Elf Village. He tells you, oh, well, I'm here in Toronto, my hometown, getting some pizza and getting a hamburger too. And he's in the shack in the Elf Village, and that is right where he sits. And said to himself, May of 2020, I'm going to strike the Ken Domik Reaction channel. I'm going to strike it again. I'm going to strike it again. You have to do a lot of work. So where are your lawsuits, Ken? So where are your lawsuits, Ken Domik, from the shack in the Elf Village? There are none. That makes you a con artist. That makes you a 6-time con artist. Dishonest, fraudulent piece of garbage. Here is what we had to do to get this channel working again. After all the damage Ken Domik did to it with malice of forethought. knowing what he was going to do was dishonest and had no intention of bringing any court action. Hey guys, today is June 4th, 2020, and I am starting making this video on June 3rd, because what happened yesterday on June 3rd, it was a hat trick on the 3rd of June. For those of you who do not know, a hat trick is 3 goals scored in a single game of hockey. So, what we got here, this is from my dashboard, and I wanted to move it so you know it's not Photoshop, and I'm going to get some of it to light up too. Come on, light up. Light up. There we go. There we go. Ken Domik is the deep-fried pickle pest. You guys love that one. Ken Domik is social distancing himself from collabs. I worked on that thing for close to 20 hours on one reaction video. And here Ken Domik shows his true colors with the Japan live stream where he was just horrible to his fans. And it speaks for itself. I don't even have to, what do I have to say, right? And, so here is the footage he's claiming. And, there's one copyright strike, and the strike contains 3 videos, because he struck 3 times in the same day. And it says here, sometimes a single strike can include multiple videos. And, oh yeah, I'm gonna, before I show you this next part, which is Ken's email, I want to remind you guys that Ken's email address is public, and it is available on his YouTube channel for anybody who wants it. He also mentions his email address during his live stream, so I'm not revealing anything private here. So just so you know who made these strikes, you can hit select action, contact claimant. It's Ken Domik at gmail.com. Number 2, select action, contact claimant. It's Ken Domik at gmail.com. Number 3, select action, contact claimant. It's Ken Domik at gmail.com. And, it was all removed by KBD Productions TV. And it's not a real company with a president. When Ken is on LinkedIn, he considers himself to be a president. It's just him with a camera and an editing suite. So, that's the hat trick. As of, yesterday, June 3rd, 1, the content owner who removed your video has 10 U.S. business days to review your counter notification. If they don't provide proof of a court action against you, your video will be reinstated. 2, the same. He's got to show a court action or the video is reinstated. And 3, he has to show a court action or the video is restored. So, yes, and we know, because Ken did this before, he struck 3 times over a few weeks, and he took the whole channel down, and this time he struck 3 times in a single day, and it only produced 1 strike. It still took time to get the counter notifications forwarded for all 3 of these. And so now, as of yesterday, the June 3rd, Ken has got 3 demands that have been forwarded to him by YouTube from me saying, where's the lawsuit? And we all know there is no lawsuit. So, I'm going to start making videos again. I'm not going to raise all the videos yet. That'll come soon. I just want to show this to you guys. And the links, so you can follow this video. There will be links in the description for this one, and this one, and this one. The deep fried pickle pest, the social distancing, and Ken Domik shows his true colors. All 3 are going to be restored because we all know from prior experience that Ken Domik does not bring claims. He is just abusing the YouTube platform and its copyright reporting system. So he is not in a good spot to be doing more strikes, because now he has struck 6 times and has not brought any lawsuits. And I can tell you guys, here in Barrie, there's nothing at the courthouse, and I haven't been served with anything. I mean, it's all very silly. It's like he's not bringing any lawsuits. So I know I spent some time here talking about this. Well, that is what took so long. And so because this one won't be restored until June 10th. This one I think about June 18th. And this one, 14 days because it's 10 business days, right? So it skips over weekends and holidays. So like about the 20th or something like that, because it's always longer than what they say. You think I'm going to wait until the 20th before I can make videos again? No. You see, I was waiting for this to happen, which is there are now 1, 2, 3 demands for Ken Domik to produce a lawsuit. So what can you do? Keep striking now? So he started doing this on the 20th, and so he's been messing with us for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, channel has had, all the reaction stuff taken down. It has Ken footage in it. And, yeah. So, still making videos, they're just not quite the same yet. And, so now with him having 3 demands for a lawsuit, he is in no position to keep striking the channel. Because I'm going to ask YouTube to do something to suspend this channel for a month or something like that. Because this is ridiculous. 6 false strikes in less than a year. And it also proves that Ken Domik is not a big deal to YouTube any longer. If he ever was. So, let's get to a special KDRC Uncut and Raw. Because Ken did a video yesterday, the 3rd, late at night, in his vlog channel. And I'm going to do, within 1 day, a reaction. So, let's do it. Ken Domik Music Service. We're gonna go and hit Toronto. When we do, there's gonna be things that you don't get in the Elf Village. Dump trucks and big buildings, and the best fucking thing of all, a dildo-headed picnic basket with nothing better to do.
Hello.
Would you please see a psychiatrist with that camera angle? Like, nobody else uses that. It's just Ken Domik. Do something about it. Would you get some help? Thanks.
Is there a cake vending machine somewhere around here?
No, thinks the security guard to himself. Yet we do have a blithering idiot, dildo-headed picnic basket who doesn't do his research. Come all the way over here from the shack in the Elf Village, not knowing what the heck he's doing, and asking stupid questions. That's what we got. That's what we got. We got Ken Domik. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm carrying a camera in my crotch, aiming it at myself. Can I just bother you for 1 minute? Is there a cake vending machine around here somewhere? Sir, did you bring weapons today? Is this cover for some sort of terrorist act that you're going to do?
Oh, the doors has been empty for a long time.
Are you serious?
No, sir. I am not being serious. I am joking. The cake vending machine is filled with all the delicious cakes and flavors that your heart could desire. It's got all kinds of fresh fruit added to the pastries and the icing. And there's a sugar plum fairy there. No, there's 2 of them. And the Keebler elves, all of them. All 10 Keebler elves will be there. And no, sir. I am being serious. This is the Toronto Underground. There's a pandemic on right now, COVID-19. You might have heard about it, perhaps. And people are avoiding this area because the disease is contagious. You get that? And people are not going to risk their lives to come in here for cake in the vending machine. And because there isn't anybody here, as I just told you, it's been empty for a long time, that machine. We're not going to stock it because cake goes stale and goes moldy really fast. Okay? That's cake. It's delicate. It's rich. There's a lot of cream in it. Do you know anything about food, you blithering idiot? Do you know anything about food? You don't know anything about food then, right? Yeah, no. So, because of this thing called the global pandemic that we've all known about for like more than a quarter of a year, you blithering idiot. No. I am not joking. I'm being serious, and that machine has not had any cake in it for a long time. Your amazing subscribers are idiots, and you're like an idiot times 10 because you don't check anything. Thanks for bothering me, you blithering moron. Please be on your merry way, and thanks.
Hey guys, I am downtown Toronto in the underground. I came down for a specific reason.
Do you remember the last time Ken went to Toronto for a specific reason? It was a Santa Claus parade, and he got the date wrong, so not to waste the trip there, he found the nearest hot dog truck, and he lied and said, "This is the coolest hot dog truck in Toronto!" And then he went and took us to Union Station. Like, would he take us to Union Station again? I'm just guessing. It's not as if he's gonna do that. That was just a guess. Back to the footage.
They have a cake vending machine that I wanted to do a review at, and go figure, it was totally empty. Makes sense. Nobody's around, so I keep the thing filled. But somebody told me about it, and I just kind of figured, since they told me about it, that it was full and then activated.
This goes a long way to explaining why Ken Domik was not picked up by a satellites or cable service years and years ago, and now that he's, in his decline and his videos are the worst he's ever made, he thinks that just standing there babbling to himself about his failures is gold. Say, "Hi, hello vlog people, here I am, blah 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 blah, nothing happening, blah blah, nothing happening, blah blah blah." Nobody wants this footage.
And ready to go, but just walking through the underground has just been really, really eerie.
Why don't you try really, really boring? Like, you fucked up again, and it's like, how do I make this entertaining? How do I make this dramatic? Like, lying and staying at the shack in the Elf Village and saying, "I am in isolation live stream, give me money." Yeah, it's like, I just talked to a security guard, and he's got a phone, a backup phone, a flashlight, and a first aid kit, and I am feeling very eerie. Where are the bats and the spiders and vampires and shit like that? You're just standing there in a modern building and, oh, this is eerie. It's not eerie, it is boring.
I do have, just to give you a heads up, I do have my mask.
And you are not using it, you idiot. There are germs all over the place there. Normal germs. People are afraid of the COVID-19 virus. And you refuse to use the mask. And you're from the shack in the Elf Village. That's where your normal germs are. And you remove yourself from that place. You go to Toronto. You hang around here. In the Toronto underground. And then you're gonna go back to the shack in the Elf Village. Because you won't put the mask on. Because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Oh, I got it. Yeah, well, use it. Use it, you bonehead. And at least take it seriously. Oh, is the cake machine working? No, it is not. Oh, it does. What do I do here?
So if I need to be in a tight quarters with other people, then I'll be putting my mask on. But until then, just keeping my distance from people is basically the way to go. But this is so bizarre and eerie.
It is not bizarre and eerie. It is boring and stupid. You're in a modern building. There's all kinds of telecommunications equipment. I mean, let's say you got sick for some reason. This is dangerous and eerie. You just talked to a security guard minutes ago. This is just so ridiculous. Look how clean this modern building is. This is really bizarre and eerie. Boring and stupid. Boring and stupid Ken Domik footage.
Check this out. Like, nobody here. One guy meandering around, an employee. It's just dead. You seriously feel.
We seriously feel that this is more garbage Ken Domik footage that Ken is trying to make sexy, and it is not. Instead of saying, oh, shucks, the cake machine is not working, better turn off the camera and go home, and say, oh, this is eerie and spooky. I'm in a modern building. I found a security guard within 10 seconds. Everything is hooked up. The power is on. There's a big screen off to the left that's showing products and services, and my phone is charged. My camera is charged. I think I'll text and talk to my idiot that I know in the shack in the elf village.
Like it's the end of the world type scenario where nobody's around. All the shops are boarded up and closed.
Boarded up and closed? Are you on glue? Do you even know what that means? Boarded up and closed? Some of us have seen that in towns and villages and even cities. What it looks like when something really is boarded up. Pounding wood where the windows and doors used to be because it's getting full of rats and people are squatting there. That's boarded up. What is he talking about boarded up and closed? There's not one store there which is boarded up and closed. There isn't anything there boarded up and closed. Have another beer, Ken, please and thanks.
So let's just take you on a little walk, and I'm going to show you what I just experienced, which is kind of crazy.
What is crazy about any of this? There are two totally normal people standing off to your right. They are not zombies, Ken. The exit to the building is right off to your left. Oh, this is eerie. This place is spooky. I don't know what's going on. These people, this is crazy here, okay, people? We got some crazy things happening here, people! Oh, Ken, you're so pathetic.
I'm always aiming for these.
It is not necessary for Ken to be pointing at that girl. And you know what he does? He keeps pointing at her. And remember, he looks like a freak. He's got that bald head, he's carrying a camera in his other hand, and he stalks her. And there's not a lot of people around, I'll give him that much. And he comes after her, like, why? And watch, she's just almost out of the frame, and she turns back to look at him, and then she steps off to the side. So you know that moment when someone's following you and you gotta confront them? It's like, okay, are they gonna walk past me, or are they gonna stop and do something? And so she has to stop. So Ken just goes on his merry way and leaves her alone.
Doors. They come in handy. So some things are open. Looks like the Starbucks is open.
Oh my gosh, it's the end of civilization! People are going to be fighting each other in the streets for food! And, well, the Starbucks is open. Go get a, double, triple chocolate latte, something or other.
But there are signs everywhere telling you to keep your hands clean, and so it's like...
There are signs in a modern building with a Starbucks and big video screens and people walking around getting coffee, and the signs say, please keep your hands clean. This is so eerie and spooky, people. Please support the Ken Domik vlog channel today. Join. He has several tiers to be a member. Lots of money you can spend. And his Patreon, oh, there are many tiers there too. Ken Domik barely gets by in life too. Remember that. He needs your money to produce this sort of footage.
Starbucks is open. The Shoppers Drug Mart. As you can see, some people are wearing masks, some people aren't. This is the LCBO. He's got his face mask on.
Our Ken never misses the LCBO. And it is open too, so if you want to go in there and get some beer or wine or coolers or what may have you, the security guard at the front, he's got his mask on. He might make you wait a few minutes. Could be, could be 15 minutes, could be 20 minutes. This is so spooky, people! Listen to me, people! This is eerie! I don't know what to say, people! These are crazy times here! People, we got some crazy things happening here! The LCBO is open, too!
Of course, that's opening. Body shops are closed.
And it is boarded up. Please people, as you can tell from this footage, the body shop is boarded up and closed. Nails, plywood, this store has been boarded up and closed. I expect the rats to be here. Inside is probably squatters doing heroin and then probably fighting each other for food, because this is Erie, people.
Optometrists are closed. It's like somebody evacuated the city. They got little arrows on the ground.
It's like they evacuated the city, people. And most everything is open. You can get a coffee. You can get some beer. And hey, look, there's arrows in the ground. Ken is making the worst material ever.
Telling you, I guess, to keep on this side. And the other traffic going out is those arrows. So let's abide by those rules. Banks are open, but I think you have to kind of knock on the door until they let you in.
People, the banks are open. And if you knock nicely on the door, they'll let you in and you can do all your banking. This is Erie, people. I don't know, people. We got some crazy things happening here in Toronto, people.
Obviously shops like this closed. And it's just so eerie down here. The funny thing, it was really hard to find a parking spot, which doesn't make sense. You think that it would be easy to find a parking spot, considering there's nobody here.
Considering there's nobody here, Ken says just as somebody else walks by. The jokes write themselves. Sometimes it's just too easy.
Legs, beautiful. Unfortunately today, David's Tea Shop, retail, Echo.
So instead of going back to the shack in the elf village, eating some junk food, lying in bed, picking at his toenails, he stays here and walks around Echo. It is like some little kid is wandering around with the camera and Echo. Oh yeah, my name is Ken Domik, and I want to know, what kind of deal are you gonna offer me to get me on your big cable service channel? There is no deal. Thanks.
Wow. If you haven't seen the movie Contagion, I totally suggest. Indigo is open. There's a guy in there. Oh, temporary close, it says. So I don't know what that guy's doing in there.
Okay. This here is KDRC Uncut and Raw, which means I have to get this reaction done in a day after Ken uploads this footage. And this is just beyond bad. I mean, I've done my best to react to it, and you kind of get the idea that it's just Ken just babbling to himself, wandering around this modern building, and I'm just going to push through, because I just want to finish it off, because it's long enough, I've reacted enough, and Ken is just repeating himself. That's all he has to offer.
Today is basically my last day for my Invisalign.
So you guys remember when he went for the Santa Claus parade last year and it wasn't there because he got the wrong day, and he went to the hot dog truck, which was a real drag, and then he took you to Union Station. Yes, Ken is taking you to Union Station again. He is like beyond criticism sometimes. It's like, it's like, here it is. He's taking you to Union Station again. It's like, I don't know what else to do. The camera's turned on. You want to go look at Union Station? You already did it less than a year ago. I don't know. You want to go to it again? Here's Union Station. Ken is
This is really something out of a movie. It really is. And if you appreciated this video and you liked it, give it a thumbs up. See you in the next vlog.
Appreciate the video? Are you kidding? You just showed us Union Station for the second time in less than a year. I guess if we support this, 2 weeks from now you come back and show us Union Station again. And a week after that you'll show us Union Station again, too. Don't forget to bring your hunger, you lazy jerk. You make the worst content on YouTube. So get used to being reacted to. You make garbage. You don't care about what you do, so you get reacted to. It's protected free speech. Stop striking channels or grow up and bring a lawsuit like you say you will.
Some people like it, some people won't. And that's life.
British penis.
Double.
That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. Go out and get it, 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 go out and get it now. That sucked like shit.
Tangy.